Ho titty do titty bo titty wo titty. It's a me, Edio. I don't have the latest build, which kind of sucks. If any of you are in California, you already know that 1.2 million people are without power currently due to heavy winds and dry conditions. And instead of burning to death, we chose to live in the dark. So we're all albino with vestigial eyes at this point. It's a dark day in Santa Cruz, California. A dark day that I can't update my own game so I can play and show you different things. But either way, I'm here to play this game. Ignore all that stuff on there. You're not supposed to see that. It's supposed to be something else. I want to play. As you can see, we've updated some things. You have no context to what these other things are, so it's not like I'm spoiling anything. But the important thing is, this is a basically final character select screen, and I have all these guys unlocked, and I want to play with Bumbo the Weird because I haven't in a while. So we've got 2 weeks and 5 days, I think, at least from when I'm recording this, to get this game done. We're closing in on it. I'd say majority of the bugs, edits, fixes, balances are finished, or will be by the end of the week. We have about 46 items to add, and a bunch of sound effects, a little bit of polish here and there, and just testing. And I mean, it's going to be down to the line between you and I do worry about, I don't want to hand off an unfinished game to reviewers. So I doubt if review codes go out at all, if you're press and you really desperately want to play this game, number one, you've got to email me, edmund@edmundm.com, and inquire. And number two, don't expect to get a code and maybe the 2 days before if you're lucky, depending on what's going on here. We're going to be burning the midnight oil. And by we, I mean James, because I can't do anything because I don't even have internet right now, and I just got power back, and it's going to go off again tomorrow. So I've got about 7 hours of power without internet to record this. And then hopefully at the end of the week, I'll have enough power to upload it, and hopefully the internet will be back. If not, I'll have to postpone updates for a week. Blame Mother Nature and PG&E. And there's probably other people involved too. So with Bumbo the Weird, if you remember, whenever they kill something, they gain a movement point. Now, Bumbo the Weird, much like Eden, is kind of their gender's undefined. So whoever you want to throw in there, I think they're more mysterious if I say they, because then you don't know. Who knows what gender could be under that? What could be under the flap of skin that they walk around on? Bumbos, I mean. Could it be a pole, or a hole, or a null? As I'm pretty sure that's a thing now. It was a Binding of Isaac. You can be a null. So if I kill something, I get a move. Boom. That's like that the whole thing didn't even happen. And they're also fueled by yellow mana. And yellow mana gives me more tiles of the type that I like, but I also want to keep killing things. I can go boom, boom, kill that one. And then I can remove some tiles and really get in there and get another move. This will do 2. I'll set up a big combo for next time. These guys ain't shit. Let's finish the job here. Okay. We got 3 moves to kill that guy. 1, 2, no. All right, we'll just slow it down a little bit. I really want that 5 combo. So 1, 2. So teeth deal more damage when they stack up. So usually it's just 1 damage for a line of 4, but then it's 3 damage for a line of 5, and it goes up a lot. Bam, over, done. Next room, give me something good. I want to destroy a row of tiles. This is a hard one to play around, but it still gets you where you need to go. Let's see. Bumbo the Weird's friend is Bones, so you can get the multiple kills in. Even though they kind of utilize Bones. Oh man, if there's just 2 down here. You know the best part about playing this game is afterwards people telling me how I could have done X, Y, Z, and I'm such a noob. That's my favorite part. So in the comments below, make sure you tell me how much I suck at my own game. I never claimed to be good at video games. Fuck off. I'm just fairly good at my own. I could have really used that destroy a row of tiles thing right now, because then I could just destroy this and drop these down and make a combo right here. In the next update, those little floating farts are gonna have faces. I bet you guys are gonna love it. I really want to kill this thing so I can just kill the thing behind it. Am I too greedy? I'm gonna do it either way. I might take a damage, but maybe I will block it. Yep, look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna block that fart from flying at my face, and then I'm gonna kill this guy like it was nothing. As you can imagine, Bumbo the Weird is really good early game and gets exponentially harder as the chapters roll by, because you you need to deal more damage in order to kill enemies. So it's not like this easy 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, and then just keep it moving. Set up some blocks. If you're really good with Bumbo the Weird, you can really clear rooms in the first turn. I'm not that good. Face it, guys. Come on. You guys know that. This guy in town, I used to call him Cabbage because I thought that he liked that I gave him a nickname, and he introduced himself. And then when I said, "What does your last name mean?" he said, and he means cabbage farmer. And I said, "Oh, can I call you Cabbage?" And he's like, "Sure." And then for years, he would like try to give me nicknames, and he first one was Big Ed, and I was like, cool, you know, I haven't had a nickname in a long time. I like Big Ed, and he was noticeably unhappy with the fact that I liked the nickname, and then I was starting to realize that maybe he didn't like the nickname that I gave him. I was like, okay, whatever. He's just gonna call me things. So then the next one was he called me Average Ed, which was an insult. Come on, slightly above average, guys. Slightly above average. But yeah, it took a long time before I realized that he was actually upset when I called him Cabbage. So he asked me to not do that, so I stopped calling him Cabbage. But that's a code name now I'm using, so you guys don't know who he is. I don't want to reveal, because then you guys would just call him Cabbage. Don't look up what cabbage means in other languages, because then you'll know who he is. Okay. Can I do this? Do I want to do this is the question. I kind of just want the fart to dissipate. Let's do that. Of course. Of course. These guys are, I think I've talked about them before, but these guys are one of many spellcasters. They do specifics every single turn. He'll either make a fart cloud fog that protects him and damages back, or he'll spawn a dip. Fun fact, he used to make a clear fart cloud that made it so there was a percentage of missing. So it was like a 50-50 chance that you could hit him. That was not fun, because you don't want random odds that you can't see or quantify in a game like this. You want, exact things. Okay. Looks like P is the name of the game. Oh, look at that. Look at all, that was all intentional. I did that. That was strategy. Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand's cool. Reduces the cost of all my spells. So sleight of hand is more for a long-winded character, like any of the other characters, like Nimble, whose games last longer, like many turns. So you can like stock up and keep reducing the cost of your spells, and then just go infinite with some busted combo. And then there's something simple like this, the watch battery. You can use it. You can use it every room. It's a one charge item. And if we cross our fingers really hard, we might be able to get lower charge on it in the casino zone, which makes it into a godly item. So it's it's a good item regardless. I mean, who doesn't want one extra movement? Duke may have been changed a little since you last saw him. We'll see if that actually is in this build or if it's in the update that I don't have. What do I want more of? Let's see if the change is in. All right, yes. So currently Duke will take no damage when he's at his biggest. Then he'll take 1 damage at medium, and then when he's tiny, there's no cap, so you can do a tremendous amount of damage. So if I did Puzzle Flick on him when he was big, even if I did 10 damage to him, it would just be reduced to 0. It's just absorbed. But when he's little, he will always take maximum, but this guy will always take 1. So you just kind of got to maintain him. And as you can see, Bumbo the Weird, against most bosses, especially bosses that don't spawn a lot of enemies, he can be pretty difficult to play with. I kind of want to do this, because I would like him to stay small. Time to gum up the works. This is going to change too. The Duke's getting 2 movement soon. He's a bit too easy right now. That's in the new build that doesn't exist for you or for me because I don't have internet. He's dead. This guy is nothing. Look at this. Bam, boom, bim. Well, that was a quick one, guys. Quick. Quick AF, as the kids say. 23 skidoo. There's the full. It gets you out of a sticky situation. This makes more red tiles. This is kind of shitty for him. You don't really want more red tiles when you're Bumbo the Weird. So we're going to take the teleport one-use trinket. Did we get charge reduce? Fuck! Well, let's fuck around. Let's re-roll a spell. I don't really like this. Give me a new one. That's good. That's the pillow. That's great. Well, I fucked up my dice. Okay, don't do what I did when you actually play this game. You want to get the stats first. So instead, we're going to start gambling. Fuck it. Oh, that's really good. Please let me get it. All right. Which one, guys? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Put it in the comments below. Give no context. I want to see a bunch of numbers in the comments. Fuck! All right, here we go again. Butterbean. Bring it home, Butterbean. Where are you? Where are you, Butterbean? Well, it's a fucking worthless goddamn heart. Fuck you. Anything? Let's do this. Boom. Fuck. Don't do that either. All right. Well, that was, I showed you some more things. There's some more things in here. Boom, boom. Bing, bong, boom. I'm going to keep playing with this because I actually want to finish and see if I can pull out of this nosedive that I've gotten myself into. I don't want to show you what any of these guys do, though, because that's for when you purchase the game. I don't want to spoil too much, but I've already spoiled that I fucked this shit up because I got a really good spell with green mana, and then I screwed up my main spell with green mana, so this is almost worthless to me. What are you going to do, guys? What are you going to do? Alright, well, hopefully when this goes up, I won't have been silent for a week on the blog and stuff. I'll just try to, I'll upload it when I can. Maybe I'll get internet later tonight, I don't know. Hopefully. If I do, I'll upload it, and I'll just throw it up there, because I won't really be able to make a blog post, but it's there either way. I'm going to start going live when I have internet. I'm going to start going live. I'm going to put a webcam up here, right about here. I think this is a clear area, because you guys suggested a webcam. And I'm just going to start playing live, doing QAs and fucking around. Get this thing hyped and moving towards its final destination. My nephew is a tester currently, and he got his code the other day, and they have power and internet. And we've been hanging out over there because they do. And not because we like them. It's just their power and internet that we like. And I walked in today to see my brother-in-law Joe, their father, playing Bumbo. And then I was outside playing with Peach, came back in, and his wife, Crystal, my sister-in-law, she was also playing Bumbo. And he was standing behind her, backseat gaming. And then when I was leaving, they switched. So that's a good fucking sign. Two people that, well, Joe plays video games, but Crystal doesn't play that many video games. There's an odd bridging of a gap here when it comes to, a match 4 type puzzle game that a lot of people are familiar with, and then a more complicated, obtuse type design, like a Puzzle Quest or a Dicey Dungeon or Slay the Spire type, roguish. So, I don't know, I'm excited. Next week I'm going to start working on promotional stuff, and what that means is more cardboard. I'm going to make a diorama, and hopefully we can get some cuts of that for the launch trailer, which I have no fucking clue how we're going to be able to do in time, but we're going to try. and this is game development. So, till next time, whenever that is, this is Mr. Medman. Will Osbondo. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to me, and get used to playing this game because you're going to like it. See you next time.